We're live.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sounds safe. Alright, here. Hello, hello. Hope everyone's doing good. Just came back live. Got a couple setups to eye out for. I retweeted the main watches, but right now CYN is performing just that. I'm gonna get ready to see if it's gonna have a solid previous high daybreak to test 3. Just give me one moment. I am posting a video on YouTube right now, going over entries and exits. Okay, dive into this. Play from yesterday, if you don't remember. Solid runner, a lot of shorts trapped, a lot of choppiness late day. We'll go over that, but we completely failed to break down. And right out of the watch list, looking for that 245 previous high daybreak. And now we're approaching it. Next level I'm looking for, it's going to be 3. It does have a little bit of resistance in the mid 2 still, but next level I'm going to be looking to sell into, if this works out, 3. So keep an eye on that level. Nice. I was just about to mention, this is another top watch, SKYH. Now we're coming back. Failed to break down, a little bit of a choppy play, but we had a fake out here, and I think if we take out this fake out, it could definitely get a move to $9 plus. Daily chart here has had some history of running. Now it's just fade, solid bottom. Looking for that previous high daybreak over 773, I believe is what it was. And so far, you know, choppy around the mid to high 7s, but it's holding up. And now we're coming back above 8. We'll see if we could break that high day and take off to, who knows, you know, 15, 11 and a half-ish. Definitely 10 is going to be resistance. So these two are my main watches right now. But yeah. I just posted a video on YouTube if you want to check it out. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
God damn it. I sold this way too soon.
What was your trade? Why did you sell?
I was uneasy. I felt like it was gonna be a top and just come right back down.
This is working out fantastic. Let's get to 3.
Are you in?
Yeah.
What price?
231.
Where, in here?
Yeah. When it came back.
Wow.
I saw the trend holding. Didn't go in with crazy size because I knew I was buying a little bit prematurely. So I might be adding here. If it holds up around 245, might take my quick gains. I'm up 10% now. but strong volume. This is exactly what I was looking for. You know, now we had. So I'll take this over real quick. So we had the plan I was talking about, but once we got the failure to break down, held red to green, held the high from the morning, came right back. I saw this as a holding trend, acting nicely, so got in real quick. Now it's not looking good. Yeah, quick retreat. Quick retreat. Might not end up being a good trade after all. It might take a quick scratch of a loss if it ends up cracking here. But this was expected. This is going to be choppy around the mid twos here. You know, a lot of people from yesterday in this weighing it down, finally break even if they're bag holders. Short sellers getting another opportunity at this. So this might be a premature trade. I might end up getting stopped out and playing it later if it keeps holding up. But yeah, for now, small position, 1,000 shares at 231. I lose $60 if it doesn't work out, and if it does work out, I'm probably be making close to 700. So I'm liking my risk reward, and we'll see how this reacts. Pretty much, got all my orders set, so I'm just sitting back and relaxing, letting it do its thing. But yeah. And if you want a lesson on entries and exits, we got I just posted a video lesson going over it for my trade earlier on HCDI. If you were on the live stream earlier, kind of went over it, why I was entering at that price and why I was selling into the spike near 3. But made a quick video lesson, you know, just to have it for later. Always reference. Guy here dipping a bit. That one is a choppy play. Very choppy, but continuous uptrend. Yellow end, still a waiting game. If this thing could get back to open price, I might take a quick trade for high day and maybe higher. So just waiting right now. Right now, I'm just focusing a bit on CYN, which isn't looking good, honestly. That was a hard retreat. I was up 10%. Could have probably locked it in for a nice little trade. Put me up to like 400 something. I'm only up 210 today because I had a couple of dumb losses that I shouldn't have been taking. Let's see here. Now selling is kind of disappearing. We'll see what happens if it keeps holding up. I know for sure dips like this not too long ago, that would just scare me out. I would have already been out. But now, just trust the chart, let it tell you what to do. Right now, it's saying don't sell quite yet. Still holding up. Ideally, this makes another higher low right here. It starts working its way back. Who knows how it develops, but I do expect choppiness around this area until it becomes a confirmed area of more support and shorts fail to take you lower, and whatever selling comes in doesn't outweigh all the buying. It could head higher, so just be patient and wait for the trend to crack, essentially. Anyone's catching anything here with the power hour that I'm missing, let me know. Check out a trade or two, we'll see. KMPH, low volume, not digging that. Yeah, low volume. That was a great time to go live. I was already cooking before. Yeah, just waiting game. Sit back, relax, trust your risk, trust the chart, trust the pattern. Let's link all of a sudden. It is pushing downwards, but not on a whole ton of volume. Let's see if it keep holding up. Hopefully I don't get faked out, and it comes back.
It looked like a fake out.
For now, yeah.
I'm glad I sold. Fucking bitch.
A little bit more volume coming in. Looking like it might sell off here. Yeah. Let's see if I take the $50, $60 loss. Or if it holds up. But it's not looking good right now. Should definitely taken the quick snipe and not trying to be patient for it to get through. Because I could have always rebought if it developed properly. I was already up 240. It's not bad at all. Lock in the quick gains. It's all good. Just a lesson from there. I think I might dump this now just to break even. Because I am not really liking it. Just try to hold. I don't like the volume. I could always rebuy. Right? Yeah, I could always rebuy. Just trying to turn some support here on the level 2. Just getting a little bit of a push. I really don't like that panic. I might just try to rebuy. Just take a quick scratch here. Yeah, I think I'm doing that. Alright. $20 scratch. Could have been $200 gain. But I got the quick fake out here on a lot of volume. That's just kind of scaring me out. Definitely could keep holding here, and that could trigger the move that we want. But for now, I'm not liking, just not liking the action here. Rather play it safe, and I could definitely re-enter if it keeps uptrending. But for now, I'll just take a quick scratch. It is what it is. But yeah, so choppy play there, kind of exhausting. I really would like VLON to work out within the hour. What, we got 54 minutes. It could definitely get a quick move to the mid twos here to 240, reclaim open price. It could be something to take off the high day and then maybe 3. But either way, there's a solid, definitely 10% angle in there from the open price reclaim. Not the strongest day today. Um, Not many really good plays. HCDI was the best one. That was a choppy, exhausting play. There was, what do you call it, that just took off all the way to 20. What was that one? 1 second. Somewhere in here. FRGE. There was this. But no pattern, nothing. It's just a random spike to me. Didn't see any significant news really going on. And, tried to just bottom out support. That's really all it is. Just probably some dip buyers coming in, shorts covering this right around this key level. That's kind of all I'm seeing. But for now, just really a slow, kind of crappy day so far. Grateful I'm green, but nothing spectacular. The best trade, like I will say, I did pretty good with that second trade on HCDI. The entry and the exit were very well executed. The first two trades, just stupid emotional losses before 10-15 minutes, just not really letting things develop. So I ended up taking the two stupid losses. Made it back, so I'm up 210. Took this $20 gain. There's 230. But nothing really a convincing, strong move. The play I had was choppy. It was exhausting. So just taking a look around here. VLON is looking decent. I'm getting a little perk in volume here, as we can see, much better than this midday when it was failing here, and now it's coming back. Trying to hold VWAP and confirm that, so we'll see what we could get out of this. This one's looking not too bad. Sky H, just an exhausting, choppy play. Proceed with caution if you're going to trade this, simply because of the choppiness. And you can get a move like this where you're thinking it's holding up, high lows, you get the fake out, and it just comes back and retreats. So just keep an eye on that for now. VLON, CYN, those are just the main watches. Unless something new pops up.
Are you still holding this?
No. I got out in the little bounce here. I didn't really want to take it off into weakness. Once I saw it stabilized, took it off as the volume really wasn't there. I kind of dig it. That might be something I'll save the last amount of money I have in my account today to trade this, I think. This is right now building nicely. We got a fake out on the crack of 2, came right back. Not right back, but it came back. And if VWAP can hold, that's a good trigger to get it moving to open price. And if it holds that could really get some shorts moving, as it is a low float, low market cap, up good on the day. Shorts are trapped in this. So I am still looking at it for a potential 242 breakout or open price reclaim. Just not for sure. It's not, end all be all. Just see how it develops. If it's holding up nicely, consolidating, makes that area to support, it could trigger a move to 268, and from there you could get a nice move, possibly to 3. So just a waiting game for now, as it hasn't totally convincingly held the VWAP, and still has to come back to open price. But something to just keep an eye on, I would say. Here's Sky H coming back. We'll see how this works out.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Exhausting play here. Back and forth, but the trend still holds. This one could possibly be a high daybreak. I'm not gonna take it. I did alert it, but after alerting it, I've really noticed how it's moving, and I'm personally not comfortable with something like this. But that 8:30 break, it could get a move to the mid-9s area. So something just keep an eye on. But every push, retreat. So I'm not a huge fan of price action like that. CYN with a bounce here, holding that level. Okay, might have not been the greatest sell, but could be a potential rebuy if this develops nicely. Still got that 245 previous high day right there. Faked out. is holding around that area. If it keep doing this, higher lows, volume keeps coming in, it could snap higher and end up doing what I'm looking for. Touch 3. Wait for VLON. Still has.
I'm just waiting.
CYN is much closer to the breakout. VLON still has to move 10%. And then after that, it has to move another 10% to get to the day high. Just a waiting game. Let's see. But I know I said I wanted to save my money for VLON. Plans might change depending how CYN develops. Should have waited for that bounce to sell into, at least. Could have made $100. Is there anything new on the scanner? Nope. Nada. What a boring day today. Weak way to end the week.
It's a boring day.
Yeah, glad I got my fix from HCDI. In hindsight, you know, that second trade was very well executed. I really like it. I was very patient. Sold into the resistance level. Bought as it confirmed and held the key level. I go all over that in the video lesson I just posted on YouTube. It's also on Twitter. Whichever one you're on, just you'll see it. CYN holding up nicely. This might be something I might consider taking soon. VLON was having a hard time around VWAP still, so I'm liking this a bit more. Sky H coming back, about to break high day possibly. It's in the low 8s now. Got to 818 for a second. There it is again. But even if nothing happens, as much as it is a boring day, I'm satisfied with the week. Decent trading. Definitely some takeaways for sure. I over traded a bit this week. Didn't have as great as a winning percentage that I would have liked, but the lesson of the week is that's not really what matters. I ended up making so far $2,500 on the week. Let me check my stats real quick. Sorry. What do we got? Yeah, 8 for 14. Or actually, it'll be. I didn't include that $20 scratch right now. But regardless, high 50s, 60ish% win rate. Not spectacular, still good, but not spectacular. And even had a weak day on Tuesday, so I didn't have that great of a week and still was able to walk away with a decent week, profitable. So I'll make a whole video lesson on that over the weekend, going over my week, any lessons. But quick dive, just what I just thought about. Winning percentage isn't all. It's not it. It's not what to focus on. As long as you cut your losses quickly, you're sizing in appropriately, you can have a 50%, 60% win rate, maybe even less, and still walk away with a good amount of cash on the week. This is quite nice.
Exactly. Really like to see it get through that 245. Eating through 245. There we go. Here we go. Come on, break high of day. And at 245, which was previous high of day break. Looking for it to break that high of day now, 255. Might even consider adding if it proves to really hold. Trying to see if that volume can continue to come in. Testing high of day. A little bit of a wall there on the ask. A little over 30 minutes left of the day. See if we can break to new highs. It's having a hard time. Volume is dropping off a little bit. Are we really now about to break high of day?
Sorry it took too long. I got a phone call.
You're good.
Oh, shit. I totally missed that call. You respond. Talk about Eric. Frank Ted. Yeah, sorry, I totally missed that. That's what I was talking about earlier about win rate. Definitely. Even I get sucked into thinking just, oh, I want to be 100% as close to it as possible. But really, it's about cutting your losses quickly and letting your runners run and letting those maximize. And a great example is today. 1 for 3. Took 2 losses. One of them a little bit larger than I really would have liked. But ended up coming back with the 1 solid trade on HCDI and put me green on the day. That's all you need. I'm also glad with, we had it live here, how we kind of narrowed down our main watch to this. We were kind of thinking about VLON, SKYH, kind of weeded it out between the price action, it being choppy for SKYH, and getting stuffed each time it has a perk higher. VLON, still a waiting game, waiting for it to really get back.
Still needs to move like 20%.
Yeah, to really come back. And now here, compared to this one, it's holding the trend. It's closer to the key levels we're looking for on this chart. And, put it all together. We like CYN the most. What, are you in this?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your price?
245. I sold it too soon.
You sold again? Too soon?
I'm still holding half.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry.
When it double topped here, I sold like 253 or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Should have never taken my shares off. It'd be working out beautifully right now. I got scared out when it was trying to hold 230. I have a hard time letting plays, pull back, hold, move back higher. I like taking my quick gains into the quick moves, and if I need to rebuy, I'll rebuy. It's just probably me thinking of the money, worried about taking a loss, and just, going back to what I was saying, I get sucked into thinking about my win rate. Very good right now. Yeah, sometimes that's something I'm trying to work on doing. Because I sometimes just ignore it. I take my quick gains, I just ignore the play, and I leave a lot on the table. You can check out BBY or BBBY. Sorry. Just brought up radar. Hold it up. Damn. All right. What's the overall chart? almost reminds me of SKYH, and that one's having a hard time because of overhead resistance. I'm kind of thinking the same thing might happen with this. Is there news? Sorry. Oh, Bed Bath & Beyond, this is bigger. Yeah. Bigger shares. Let me check how many. What's the float? Yeah, billion market cap, 81 million float. Not up our alley. But yeah, that's a strong push. Yeah, you could do that, definitely. We've yet to trade both sides. We see it. We're thinking as shorts as well to position ourselves in good areas for longs when shorts get squeezed. But yeah, haven't dabbled yet into the shorting. But yeah, definitely playing both sides is going to be something to add to the artillery later on. But even if you choose one side trade, you know, there's money. Like, we only choose being long. You have your system set up. You control your emotions. Execute trades properly. You can still be profitable trading it one-sided. That's how we all start too. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, we swing trading don't have the patience for that one. Yeah, we like our quick moves intraday. Take quick 10, 15, maybe 20%, and just lock it in. But yeah, welcome to the day trading mindset. Also good at trading mentality, asked you. Yeah, it developed there, set it up nicely, came back, held.
What are you saying?
Complimenting you on your entry. You haven't traded all day.
I forget.
Finally took a trade.
I took it here.
Yeah. Yeah. It failed to break down. Made a higher low, kept holding trend. Gearing near key level.
I'm not gonna lie, I did buy it here earlier and sold when it cracked, and then it came back ripped, and then had this dip.
Yeah.
And then
I forgot about that one.
I rebought here. I was just worried. I was like, did I just fucking buy a top? So I just got out right away. I was like, I'll wait.
Yeah, this one just still chopping around. Shorts haven't totally.
But now I can be more patient. I've sold the majority of my shares. It's not even an ideal gain.
Yeah, how many shares you go in?
500.
Anyone else looking at anything particular that we're not looking at that we missed? That'd suck right now if we missed a great Friday squeezer. Been boring all day. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, that's not looking so great.
But a low volume pullback too, though, compared to what it was doing earlier. Oh, now it's getting aggressive. Now the volume's coming in.
I don't feel like fucking
What?
nice.
Yeah, you emotionally sold right when you saw red.
Well, yeah, because I also don't want it to wash out. Like, I'd rather take this scratch than have it wash back out to the 230s. I don't know.
Difficult day trading, to say the least. Very choppy moves today. Nothing ideal.
I just didn't want some kind of fucking panic. I didn't want to get caught in any kind of slippage, which I shouldn't because I have such small size, but sometimes it'll just skip through your order.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
I don't feel like dealing with it.
I wouldn't be expecting too much of a rug pull out of something like this. It's got some buyers propping it up here near, although it is resistance. I would be not expecting that rug pull up here because there's a lot of buyers coming in. Although it's dipping and whatnot, it keeps holding up, and you can't ignore that. So I would be shocked if we got an absolute rug pull back to the 220s, something scary. If this were to fail, I think it'd fail gradually. You'd be able to get out. Yeah, the chop is exhausting. I was impressed with myself today with the HCDY. That was exhausting. That was testing my patience. And I didn't realize I was only in the trade for. It was so funny because I remember looking over my data.
I think I'm gonna get right back.
Let's go, yeah. Selling into weakness, like I said, not aggressive selling. The price action was aggressive, but there wasn't much energy really behind it to sustain that push lower.
Damn, now I'm butthurt. Testing high day.
But yeah, HCDI earlier, it was a 14-minute trade, and I thought I was in it for at least half an hour. It was chopping back and forth so much.
Fuck, dude, are you kidding me?
Everything I wanted. Let's go. Let's sell this bitch.
You're in this?
Fuck yeah.
Oh my god.
This is the move. This might lead to another push. I'm gonna try to be patient. And I don't know. I'm up 3. Yeah, I'm just looking.
What entry?
243. Same area as you. I just got a better average. Just by 2 pennies.
Alright.
And I had my stop and set shit, all that set up, so I wasn't too worried about the pullback here, because like I was saying, lower volume. There wasn't a whole much pressure behind it like this play here, like this failure. I'm looking for 3s, but the way this thing's moving, I'm so done. I am so done. If I'm going to be taking, 290, I'll lock it in. I'm not going to complain about that at all. These are the moves I like. Solid, quick moves. I repeated myself there. This could definitely keep going higher. That's how we sometimes trade emotionally. Not going to wait around to see if this takes off. The way things have been moving today, I really don't care. I took my nearly $300 on this, adding that to my 230 from earlier. Good way to end the week. And yeah, that's how we trade. Just take the quick snipes. 10, 15%. I'm grateful for it. On to the next one. If it holds up, okay, rebuy. Sometimes they just take off. There's nothing you could do. Like what was CRXT? I remember trading that. That thing ripped, and I just took my quick 10, 11% on it. It's just part of the strategy. Just letting singles add up. And yeah, solid trade there. Grateful for that.
Good job, Fatty.
Thank you, sir. Sorry you had to see it. I know it probably hurts. I'm out here clapping, yelling and shit. You're like, damn. Can't help myself. Sorry.
You shouldn't be sorry.
But yeah, the lesson in this: price action and volume. Like I was saying, it's dipping, it's fading, not intense. It did get aggressive here, but not much energy behind that move. I can only say that, so I gotta find another way to say it because I can only say it so many times.
There's just not much force behind it.
Yeah, that's all it is. And now you got a lot more buying coming in. If it keeps holding up, You know, now we're a confirmed 245 previous high daybreak. It could lead higher. Next resistance levels we got. You know, we do have a little bit of trouble here in the 280s, or sorry, 280s. The mid to high twos around 270 here. So if it keeps holding this, damn, I regret selling. Now I'm looking at that. Not even what it's at. Forget that. Isn't it? It's about to break 280. But now that I'm really looking at it, it's holding. It gave that pop, and now it just confirmed that 270 area here, and now we'll probably get that test of 3 that I'm looking for. Probably is going to end up being a Bush trade. It's okay. It is okay. But yeah, just got to keep key levels in mind as well. Might consolidate for a bit. We'll see. Right now, I just topped at 280. Let's just start entering that into my data. A bit over trading this week. Not a huge fan of that. We'll make a whole video lesson on that later. But right now, I hope anyone, if there's any questions with why we're getting into where we're getting, why I sold where I sold, why Jared was selling where he was selling, ask away. I have nothing else. What do we got? 15. I'm not looking to really take a trade. This thing might end up being a nice ripper after hours. Who knows what it does? I'm over it now. Took my gains. My mindset is already into next week. I'm done.
My plan for this was just the previous high of day break. I did take it here when it looked like it was going to break, and it kind of pulled back right away on larger volume than it was buying, so I sold it right away for like a $25 loss. And then it came back right away and broke, but let's see. But then once it failed to break down, it came right back. I also noticed these three, the 3 red candles really tried to dip, but then sucked right back up. It was making higher lows. And once it broke through, I was more comfortable buying, adding my 500 shares right back. I was trying to be patient. I did sell. I think I sold half of it here when it looked like it was going to double top. I was worried about some kind of washout like this to where it has a bigger pullback than I would have liked. So I sold half, held through this dip, was looking good here. I was expecting more of this kind of burst here. And when it started to pull back like this and it looked like it was getting aggressive, I agree it's on low volume. And I should have paid attention to that in the moment. But when it just dropped right back down to my buy, I panicked a little bit. I didn't want to take a loss. I didn't want to have it wash out.
Thinking a bit about the money, though.
A little bit about the money. So I just cut it and was just like, whatever, I'm done. And then it came right back on volume and got the move that we wanted.
We'll be right back in action Monday morning.
It just depends on how it holds up.
I have no clue.
I'm
not thinking of that far ahead.
Because we trade in the moment. We're more reactionary traders. And so you just have to wait till Monday morning, see what's up, see how CYN is holding.
It is going to be on my radar. Like, we do have only 13 minutes. I don't expect this thing to absolutely wash out. It's going to be closing probably somewhere near the previous high day or closer to the highs here around 280. So it is going to definitely be on my radar for Monday. If it's going to have the action, I don't know. I want to say so. The way that chart is looking, let's go back to the daily chart. If it keeps holding this 270, 260 area, we got some resistance around 3, but after that, mid 3s. So not the best chart, but this is a lot of volume that's coming in the past couple days. And if it keeps holding trend, yeah, Monday could have some action. Most definitely. We're going to wait and see. Set our plans up over the weekend. See how it reacts on Monday. Might be trading it again for a previous high at daybreak. Or maybe a red to green move. We got to see what happens.
VLON.
VLON. Haha.
Let's go, baby.
I don't have any money left to trade.
I have plenty. Let's fucking go.
This one on radar, we're looking for that open price reclaim. Some solid buying coming in, as we can see. Let's see if it gets stuffed at open price and how the volume reacts with it. But back to CY, and you could keep watching this while I talk about it. We're gonna have to wait and see. That's all I gotta really say. It's finishing nicely right now. It's in the 260 still. So if it keeps holding up, I can see it maybe gapping up. I don't trade overnight, so I can't really say much about what might happen over the weekend. But it's definitely going to be on radar. That's all I can say. And this one is certainly on radar right now. Sucks that it's trying to do it so late.
And it's going to need more volume too.
Yeah, it definitely has to break above that level first.
Mm-hmm.
Sky H, choppy, but still holding 8. Any other questions with how we're approaching things? You guys probably are tired of us talking about VLON. If it reclaims open price, we'll have to high day, go through. But any questions like why we're thinking that? For you. Sorry, I didn't move that.
No, you're good. You're good.
You might be.
Don't press the buy button.
Yeah, no. CYN, about to get that pop here late day. I was about to lose my mind. Just 3 potential setups, and nothing was gonna work out. That would have been stupid. Well, I'm glad I got back into that. You know, you gotta recognize when you were wrong. I was wrong for selling it into the weakness. I got scared out, how Jared did in that one panic. I thought I was giving it enough time, seeing how it bounced around the 230s. Didn't give it enough time, ended up ripping right back. But then I recognized it was holding the key level. And real quick here, so I gotta move this. Another lesson, kind of going over how we trade the breakouts. We're not looking for the exact price. We're looking for the whole area in general, how it holds. Because we got this choppiness and we end up getting right near the key level. But we're really judging how the 230s held. Each level here, higher lows, how it was developing. So, you know, at first you might see this, like early on in my journey, I would have seen this. I'm like, oh, it's a fake out. It's over. I would have taken it off watch and would have hated myself because I would have seen it come back to 280. But now, see how that zone around that price area holds. So, another great example of that here. And I was trying to hold that resistance area from here, around the 260s, 270 area. So, not too bad of a sell for me. It is heading into this junk area of some resistance. So it might not totally get to 3 like I want. Like we said, a zone area. But yeah. That's kind of what I really just want to go over real quick. Going over key levels and how we approach them. VLON, failure. Probably not going to get the chance to trade this if we're being honest. What time is it? 8 minutes left.
Yeah, it's probably done.
I'm done, Jared. Are you done?
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm not trading. If this had the volume and it really came back and looked like it wanted
to... If it had more time, it could have done something, but not the whole time going on there. CYN, holding back.
Oh, I can't believe myself.
Right at the bottom, or where was it?
Yeah, right at the bottom. Right at the bottom.
Ah.
It's like 444, 244, 245.
Damn. And on the size you had, that could have been $150.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could have been something for you. But yeah, it is what it is. If you got any questions, I think we're gonna be wrapping it up here. I'll be definitely posting the watch list on Sunday on Twitter. I'll have video lessons going over the week, any lessons and whatnot. This weekend, maybe not tonight. But I did post one going over how we. What was it about? Entries and exits. That's what it was today. Going over entries and exits. So check that out on YouTube. Give us a follow on Twitter and whatnot. Got a bunch of information for you guys out there. And not the greatest trading day, I feel. A bunch of over trading, emotional sell, getting back in and whatnot. But this is the pattern. This is the pattern working out, recognizing it, how volume and price action, combining that together, and key levels where you could start marking at Pack-a-Punch traders. PAPT Raiders is actually, to keep it short. Yeah. So right there for you, I got alerts throughout the day. If you go back, Jared, we alerted CYN before it even happened. Lower. Right here, VLO went. Almost forgot CYN for that previous high daybreak to test 3. So yeah, trying to be as useful as possible to anyone, because we're only 6 years in, still got a small account, trying to grow it. Got many lessons from the past few years, what to do, what not to do, and we're just growing our accounts now. And any lessons for anyone new, we're trying to cut that learning curve, because it's taken us 6 years and we're now getting the hang of it. So
well, I got some.
Yeah, I've got more consistency, but still haven't totally grown my account. And we're gonna work on it together, show the journey. Any lessons that I get, you guys can take too, and see how we approach the market. Thank you. Got the follow. But yeah, right now this thing's holding this zone pretty well. I haven't tried to take a gapper in a while. Of course, you're very welcome. Yeah, I haven't been trading much overnight, so I would be a little speculative of taking this overnight, but things are lining up. It's holding previous high day. It's holding around this 260 area. It looks like it wants to close right close to the high day. Could be something.
I mean, I hope it runs. It could be a possible multi-day bounce.
Who knows? Yeah. And that's what sometimes with us, we don't really care about leaving some plays, letting them run without us, because the higher they go, the better, because we'll end up playing the multi-day bounce play when shorts take over, and then they're going to end up covering their position, and that's going to cause a bounce. And plenty of videos on that. Of course, always here to help. If you need anything, DM us on Twitter if you need anything when we're not live. Just trying to help in any way we can. And I talk a lot. Hope something useful comes out of my mouth. Yeah,
this was a choppy play too. So
yeah, today's plays were choppy. They were exhausting. If it wasn't for this quick burst, I would have not got any quick high. So yeah, I'm just rambling now. I'm kind of good for the week. We'll be back Monday.
Oh yeah,
ready to
rock and roll.
Yeah. So didn't end the week perfect. Money wise, I'm satisfied. But the way I traded, not the best. And that's what really matters, because the money is going to follow your strategy, the way you execute, your emotional stability. So yeah, we're going to get better this weekend, see what we can learn from the week. And
just try to take that into next week.
Monday, yeah. That's all you could do. Just try to improve day by day. Here's this thing trying to finish near the highs. And I guess we'll finish.
For me, I need to work on my timing.
Yeah.
Timing has been terrible.
So hard to step away. I just want to watch this till the very end, where I said our goodbyes and everything.
All right, guys, we are going to call it a day.
It's just a few minutes. So, have a great weekend. Go over your trades, our trades, anyone else's trades. learn something, also relax, and let's get ready for Monday. Super excited. Hell yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Replay level 2. That's beneficial as well.
Yeah, especially.
I'm gonna make a video going over
especially-
how we view level 2 as well. Why not?
Especially on Thinkorswim, TD, you can go use on demand and go back and rewatch time frames, which is really helpful. But yeah, all right, we're gonna call it a day. Catch you guys Monday.